Hey everyone, it's Michael and welcome back with this new video. So far we've been exploring women through posters and prints, but let's dive into another subject, packaging design. You know, your chocolate bars or your beauty packaging and even your shoe boxes are objects that come wrapped with beautiful stories, and some of them are created by women. So let's unwrap that stories. Okay, so maybe you know Caroline Davidson, which is a design student that created the Nike logo for only $35. But it is less known that she helped created and designing the early packaging of Nike shoes. Phil Knight, which is Nike creator, wanted to create a packaging that stand out and make their shoes more appealing for customers. So the original Nike shoe boxes Karen Davidson worked on were bold, minimal, and orange, with of course the iconic swoosh logo of Nike. So Davidson proved that even the biggest brand started with a woman quietly designing behind the scenes. Minnie Han is the creative brain behind the visual identity of Yepoda, which is a Korean skincare brand blending minimalist design with playful personality. And one standout of Yepoda will be their pastel tone packaging, like their Bubble Double Cleanser, that feels fresh, sustainable, and Instagram ready. With soft gradients and fine typography, her design work balances quality with character. Minnie Han really shows how packaging can speak a brand's value. With clean formulas, conscious choices, and the useful global tone, her work proved that in skincare, the first impressions are printed. Deborah Adler is a graphic designer whose groundbreaking packaging for Clear RX really changed how people interpret medication. Before that, prescription looked nearly identical, with small prints and identical shapes. It was really easy to mix up. And Deborah Adler found the solution. She just redesigned all the Clear RX packaging structure. First up, she created separate color-coded caps, each for a time of day, AM or PM. With that, there is large and legible labels with a white background and bold type, and also distinct iconography, ensuring that critical information can be visible at one glance. These changes dramatically reduce medication errors, but also patient's understanding. So Adler's work is a prime example of design solving real-world problems, not just to be aesthetic. And it also shows how print design, and not just packaging, can shift health outcomes and trust. If you love music packaging that is rebellious, glitchy, and bright, you might like Iris Morrow's work. They said, "I'm not a woman in design, I'm a designer." Known for designing tool visuals and merch packaging for artists like Disclosure and Sam Smith, Morrows turns each CD case or box set into a piece of kinetic art. Their movie typography and rainbow motifs really challenge the clean minimalism of traditional packaging, and it also brings queerness and energy into the mix. Lotta Niminem is a designer and illustrator based in New York, and she brings minimalism and purpose together in packaging that both elegant and identity-driven. And one example would be her design of Idiom skincare that features soft, matte finishes and typographic clarity with subtle pops of colors like butter yellow and lavender. And it's not just pretty, it reflects inclusivity and comfort in every printed details. Her work shows how print-based packaging can empower, especially when it's made with a specific identity in mind. Her idiom work blends clean type, pastel tones, and uncoated materials to reject stereotypes and embrace softness and function. From shoeboxes to beauty packaging, Women have always been shaping how we experience design through the things that we touch, keep, and open. Packaging is more than a shell, it's a statement. And as we've seen, designers used it to tell a story about culture, rebellion, or luxury. So thank you guys for watching this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.